Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Emily.
And today we are continuing Vampyr.
Ooh.
Getting into the juicy bits.
No.
I wonder how many more people we can kill. I know I mentioned I had a list. You know what? Let's just parade onward.
Exactly.
Alright, off we pop to the old boys club.
Yep, to the Ascalons.
Okay. Now I've got another grasp on the controls. I forgot that we could dodge. Dodge! God damn it. Gotta go take the long way. So I had to go that way anyway.
Mm-hmm. So is this like a case where, like, in Interview with the Vampire, if you drink from a dead body, that's like poison?
Yeah, because it's not like living. It's kind of like, I don't know what it is. Oh.
Just watching these people, like, fight in the streets. Can you imagine being, like, a normal person who doesn't know about the existence of vampires, just seeing somebody, like, gas somebody in the street?
That is the same voice actor as, Milton, speaking of Milton.
Oh. This war takes no prisoners.
At least I'm pretty sure of it if you just listen to... I'm just listening to his voice, but... I mean, like I said, this was a lower budget game, so of course some people had to redo, or had to, do multiple
Well, I mean,
roles.
why hire more people if you don't have to?
Yeah, and plus voice actors, I mean, we've established this, I think, in other videos. Voice actors, they are super duper talented.
But it's
The
even
West
like...
End. Never have I felt so sad to be back home.
It's even like just the little nuances that you do with your voice. Like, it's not even like you need to do all these crazy voices. You just need to do just enough difference, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, like with that guy, I mean, and plus we're so far away from the hospital. Will you just fucking stun him, please? Thank you. Oh, you go away. Alright, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, like I was listening to an interview with Eric Vale. It was like an older interview. And he said, like, a lot of times people will come up to him and be like, oh, look at all the crazy voices I can do. And he's just like, yeah, that's great, but it's still acting.
Yeah, it is still acting. Because, I mean, even like Nolan North, when he talks about doing people like Deadpool or Nathan Drake, he says essentially the voice is just his own. But if
Not
you
for
listen
Deadpool.
No, not for. I mean, but he says this. I mean, that's in a very early interview for his first role as Deadpool in the Hulk versus Wolverine. He was talking about how it's essentially his own voice.
Yeah.
But obviously, you can hear the difference in like the characters. Obviously, so it's not like just him standing in a photo booth just talking into a microphone.
The Ascalon Club. The heart of British vampire society. Not quite as subtle
Please,
as I
sir.
expected.
Whether you need to buy something or not, I'm happy to.
Oh, but this is Lady Ashbury's daughter.
Oh.
Good evening, miss.
Oh my god, no. Please, Mr. Vampire, don't kill me. Please, no. I'm too young to die. I still have so much to offer this world.
Wait, no. Why do you think I would... What?
Don't worry, Dr. Reed. I know you wouldn't harm me. Mother told me you were in this part of town and might drop by.
Your mother?
My name is Charlotte, sir. Charlotte Ashbury. My mother taught me long ago how to recognize the signs that betray a vampire.
I understand she also taught you how to tease and gently mock innocent young Pecoms. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Charlotte.
So Charlotte and Lady Ashbury, physically right now, they are the exact same age,
That's crazy.
isn't it? All right. Do we want to talk to her, or do we want to go straight into Ascalon?
Let's talk to Charlotte. She seems like a fun character.
Yeah, I do like this character a lot.
What do you think about this part of town?
I was raised here, and I suppose it feels like home. You grew up in this part of town too, did you not?
Yes, I was born a few streets away.
A small world, is it not? Did you ever imagine that my mother was your neighbor all that time? That you could have met her in a dark alley at night?
You won't trick me twice, young lady. We both know Lady Ashbury never hunts or attacks prey at random.
Come on, Doctor. Don't tell me you never thought about that possibility. Her fangs on your neck. Oh, are you blushing, Dr. Reed?
She is bold.
Yes, she is.
Is there something that's bothering you?
Too much selfishness and individualism for my taste. Even when there was no epidemic.
Even if that's partly true, may I remind you that many charitable institutions are financed by the selfish
That's true.
and filthy rich.
I suppose you're right. But society must reform and renew itself, or we are all done for.
What are you doing out here?
You mean, what do I do outside at night, since I am a woman? Let me ask you a question, sir. Would you ask the same question of a man?
Actually, yes. I ask the same question to everyone who dares to go outside at night, considering the risks.
Well, if you must know, I campaign for the right to vote for all women. Why should I wait to the age of 30 years when men can vote at 21?
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah. At least they could still vote at 30.
Are you a
There was
suffragette
something.
then? Oh, you really are Elizabeth's girl. Without a doubt.
All adult women have the right to vote in the US, in New Zealand, and in Australia. But women here can't vote unless they are property owners.
No
Oh,
need
that's
to
true.
convince me, Miss Charlotte. I have shared your opinion for a long time. Even before I met Emmeline Pankhurst.
Really? Oh. Now I see why my mother appreciates you so much. Too bad there aren't more men like you in the vicinity.
How are the locals reacting to your claims?
People here can't wait for a wall to be built to isolate the West End from the rest of town. That's how progressive they are. If this happens, Emily and I will blow it up.
Explosives are very dangerous, young lady. And who is this Emily?
She is my best friend, and a suffragette too. She was supposed to campaign with me tonight, but hasn't turned up.
Have you any reason to be worried about her?
Recently, Emily started to believe in... well, she got interested in vampires. I'm afraid she might be in trouble.
Let me guess. You spoke to her about us, didn't you? Despite your mother's warning. I think I should try to find your friend.
Oh, that would be top-notch. I can tell you where she might have gone. You have my thanks, Dr. Reed. And please, don't tell my mother.
Well, her name's Emily, so obviously we gotta go find her.
Oh, obviously, yes.
Tell me about your adoption.
What do you want to know?
Who are your real parents?
Elizabeth Ashbury is my real mother. She raised me and has taken care of me all my life. I have no idea who my progenitors are or were.
Damn
Do you live
straight.
with her?
I still spend a lot of time in my mother's mansion, but I have my own house now. I have a life to live, you see. And one day, I'll have my death to face.
How did you meet Lady Ashbury?
First, I was an orphan in the institution for girls she manages in the West End. When I was 10, she adopted me, and I have lived with her ever since.
Did you know she was a vampire when she picked you?
The correct word is Ekon, Doctor. And no, I had no idea why my mother only showed up at night. She told me everything when I turned 16, though I suspected the truth for a long time before that.
All right, last question.
What exactly has your mother told you about me?
Your name and profession, obviously, and the mystery about your maker. I I'm sorry to hear about what happened to your sister, sir. Mother says it was not your fault.
Does it not scare you to know what I am? What your mother is?
Why should it? My mother is the most compassionate woman. Must I be wary of her, Dr. Reed? Or you?
No, yes, maybe.
I mean, maybe. I mean, he killed his own sister by accident.
Perhaps it's wise for a mortal never to totally trust a vampire. Your mother herself told me that we Ekon are creatures of deception. Maybe it's because we seem so alive.
That may be true for a naive girl, but I have the best teacher when it comes to getting rid of an insistent immortal.
Your mother is not like any other vampire I've met.
I believe she thinks the same about you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, is she? She's hooking. She wants them to hook up.
Do you know why Lady Ashbury chose you to become her daughter?
No, I don't. Each time I ask her that question, she smiles and says it's precisely because I dare to ask such questions.
Do you ever regret that she chose you?
Of course not. Though I often wonder if she adopted others before me. If so, where are they buried? How was it for them to pass through life with a never-aging mother?
All right, and that is all we have for Charlotte right now.
All right.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
All right, now we can't do Emily's quest until we talk to a few more people. So do you want to go to the Ascalon Club, or do you want to do the personal quest to find Emily?
Let's go to the Ascalon Club.
All right. Not so subtle at all.
No. What's that? It's so overt, it's covert.
I guess it's kind of like the Skull and Bones at Yale. It's like they're in this big old building.
I always wanted to join a secret society in college. I was never approached. I don't think
Yeah.
UNC had too many secret societies.
I don't think Butler had any either. I mean, we had Greek life, obviously, but that's not secret.
No. Like UVA had a bunch of secret societies, I remember.
Yeah, I remember when we toured UVA, they were talking about how, they would have like a list and there was like a statue that people would put the list on,
Yeah.
like in the statue's hand.
Yeah.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
That doorman looks super dead.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Is that a good dead guy next to you?
Yep. It's a dead Prewin member. Someone had a fight.
All right. I always think it's funny when these pretentious societies or like clubs, they're like super rude to you at the door, but once they figure out who you are, then they're like,
has been quite a battle
yes. Please come in,
Meanwhile-
sir, ma'am.
I'm sure the Ascalon Club has the money to replace the furniture.
So I'm just going to run around and steal all the spare change that's lying around.
All these dead people.
Oh yeah, because there was a fight.
I just imagine the guards of Prewin like hiding in the bushes, like just waiting for the next attack because they know where they are.
Oh, yeah, obviously. Ah, okay. This is a pretty cool setup, though. house, I mean. Oh, key to the basement? Ooh.
Yeah, but so's Lady Ashbury's mansion.
What?
But so's Lady Ashbury's mansion.
Yeah, I do prefer Lady Ashbury's mansion. It feels more homey and less like hunting.
Like hunting lodge,
Yeah.
fox hunters.
Or like in the Holmes game, the most dangerous game dude.
Yeah, that asshole.
Yeah. I feel like he and these people would get along quite nicely.
Probably. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Don't toast me, you pretentious fucks.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
None of your business.
None of your business at all.
I admire her. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is immortal.
Ugh.
Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord,
Ugh.
do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. Would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
What do you think?
I think why suddenly so friendly? Especially that without... I'll wait till we're done with this conversation to make my commentary about the scene behind you.
Why are you suddenly so friendly? The last time I met one of yours, he tried to kill me.
Are you referring to Fergal? He was the most useful of servants, but he was just a servant. You, on the other hand, Doctor, proved yourself much more worthy.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End? Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reed. But first, I should like to get to know you better.
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon, who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
Don't speak about my family.
No. You know what? I'm gonna continue being an asshole.
Be an asshole hit to him. He's an asshole.
How dare you speak so flippantly of my family?
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reed. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
We have no choice, and we have to join the Ascalon Club.
Alright, just join so we talk less to this guy.
Yeah.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country. My fellow members, dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Gather round for the sermon.
Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reed, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood.
Oh gosh.
It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance.
Can I read the fine print first?
Yeah.
I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic.
Well, you were the one that didn't want to
Traditions
talk
are
to
the
this guy any
backbone.
Well, you
longer.
said!
Then we had to. No, we don't have any choice now.
Ew.
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Gabba, Gabba, we accept you, one of us.
All right, do you want to talk to any more of these assholes or no?
Well, who's the old guy?
Oh. Oh, wait, hold on.
I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign Ekons. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Wow.
I was chased by a gigantic Valcon 2 nights ago. I thought it was Fergal coming back, but no. That creature barely spoke English.
Just to drive the point home.
Drive the point home that they're terrible people.
Yeah.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. How does it feel to be this evening's centerpiece, figuratively?
This is Aloysius Dawson. He's the mortal member that Lady Ashbury mentioned when we spoke with her.
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. I'm perfectly fine. I don't need to share any weakness with you.
I feel perfectly fine. Do I have cause for concern?
Do not be alarmed. The Ascalon Club has a tried and tested policy for choosing its initiates.
May I ask who you are, sir?
Why would you be interested?
Well, as you seem to be the only man in the room with a beating heart, you draw quite a bit of attention yourself.
Ah, vampire senses never cease to fascinate me. They dwarf those of mere mortals. I am Aloysius Dawson, by the way.
You're famous.
Do you want to just say that?
Well, I mean, not afraid of vampires. Why isn't he afraid?
Yeah.
Are you not afraid? You are surrounded by vampires.
Sir, it's for that very reason that I joined the club in the first place.
You asked for membership? Oh, okay.
Is not the nature
sorry.
of this club a secret shared by only a privileged few?
My dear Dr. Reed, I have spent years and a fortune precisely to gather that kind of information.
So you asked for membership?
I have been a member of many clubs in many countries. But I must admit, this one is my favorite.
I wonder why. All right. Anything else you want to ask him?
You're famous, I guess. Is that how we move forward?
Mr. Dawson, of Dawson and Dawson, the wealthiest man in England. It is a pleasure to meet such a prominent figure of London.
A withering London figurehead, to be precise.
Are you sick, Mr. Dawson? I am a doctor, you know.
My case is beyond the scope of traditional medicine. I have spent fortunes on the world's most competent doctors to arrive at that diagnostic conclusion.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Should I suppose that you're here in search of some form of immortality?
Absolutely not. I'm here to implement my plan to save the city I was born in, to cast out the ghastly evil that has us all on our knees.
What do you think?
Well, I suppose we should ask about the Guard of Priwen since there are dead people downstairs.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
I should not say this, but I admire their commitment. This is what the nation needs right now.
Would you help them?
Would you help them?
No. There is a time for such methods. But brute force will not be enough to fight this plague. We have to think differently.
I'm gonna go back.
Yeah.
Money can't solve everything?
Yeah.
Money cannot solve every problem.
Fable 3 taught me
This
otherwise.
mysterious epidemic is going to require more than money can buy.
You're right. Money is nothing unless one has the will to wield it. I have a plan, sir. A radical one that will save all that is essential in London.
What is your plan, then?
Quarantine and barricades are futile. What we need is a wall. A formidable, unscalable wall to isolate the deserving from the infected masses.
Well, that's, I'm not going to say that, actually. It's unfair.
Yeah, it is unfair.
It's just funny hearing a rich man talk about a wall.
But that would segregate the rich
We,
from the poor,
we did
would it
talk
not?
about how relevant
be
some of these
unjust.
topics were.
Our only course of action must be to save England. And to save England, we have to make sacrifices.
Are you not mistaking sacrifice for summary execution?
Why do you care? Are you not a vampire? Removed from all mortal concerns? Decisiveness is what the city needs, and it needs it now.
Alright, you prick.
I took something called the Hippocratic Oath.
Yeah.
I'm still a doctor.
Well, we have also eaten people.
That
Well,
went
whatever.
well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Of course he was spying on you. Let's ask him
Yeah.
if he knows Edgar.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Why did he put conversation in quotes?
They're
Alright.
uppity.
Alright. You want to
I
move
guess
forward?
skulls, because he already knows.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Scowls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Priwen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Scowls.
No.
What do you want to say?
They're
Scowls are
victims.
victims? Yeah.
Scars are hostile vectors of contagion. That is a fact. But first and foremost, they are victims.
I agree, Dr. Reed. Most of the new Scals who roam the streets at night used to be good British citizens, but they must be put down nevertheless.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
Play with the brave all he wants, but I won't put a foot outside until the Kree went at their hunt.
All right.
Are there any more shillings and stuff that we can steal from these assholes?
Oh yeah, there's the basement key that we got.
Oh yeah, let's go to the
see if we
basement.
let's see if we
Let's
can
find all the dead bodies they
basement.
have buried down there.
All right, what's down here? Oh, well, this isn't as exciting. The recreational use of blood. As Ascalon members, we always tend to respect etiquette. Normally, yeah, I haven't been reading documentation, but, you know, here. This one seems odd. We aren't always members of the good society, sometimes recognized as public figures. We do not find our delight in orgies and bloodbath, like our adversaries assert we do. And if one of us were caught in such caricatured and immoral act, he would receive the appropriate opprobrium. But what about the blood? What about its recreational use? How could we deny the ecstasy the vermilion ambrosia brings us? And with what else could we toast with, as any good fraternity should? To answer this delicate question, the law of conduct inside the club goes as follows. As long as the original mortal vessel is not brought inside our walls, each member is allowed to drink whatever he wants, for his own usage or to share it with friends. Drink what you want, deal the way you want with the original vessel, but never inside the club. Unless I personally authorize it on some special occasion, of course. Oh.
Don't do it unless I say so.
Yeah, it's like all these rules apply, except to me.
That's it?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's all we had to find just to know he was saying don't engage in blood orgies unless I'm okay with it?
Yes. Ask before you engage in the blood orgies, Em. Alright, so now we have to go question citizens about the infection. This will actually lead us right into Emily's quest, which is what we need.
Alright.
Let's go do that while we are asking around. But yeah, every time they say money doesn't solve everything, I think of Fable 3. Literally the way to beat that game. You buy every property in the game. You turn off your Xbox. You wait 3 days.
No, you move the clock forward on your Xbox.
Oh yeah, good point. You don't even need to do that. You just move the clock forward on your Xbox. Then you dump everything into the treasury. Well, I should say if you want to get the good ending in Fable 3. Money doesn't solve all our problems, but yeah.
No, but it helps.
That's an example of just a game where it had an idea, but it wasn't quite fully realized.
What do you mean?
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
See, there were a lot of hype. Peter Molyneux. Oh wait, I'll tell you after we're done.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true. before. I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
That's sad that he didn't even recognize his friend.
Yeah. So here's the thing. A lot of people hate Clarence's wife.
A lot of people what?
Online in the comment sections of videos like this, they hate Clarence's wife.
Why?
We'll find out in a little bit. We'll have to meet her in order to fulfill Emily's quest.
But
I'm just telling you ahead of time. And maybe I'm just an indecisive person, but I can see things from her point of view a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying what she does is correct, but you know. Right.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. If you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Okay, real quick, I'm gonna give him.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
I'll give him medicine.
What
He's your
can I
friend.
say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
I wonder what he means by that.
When did you escape the war and return to London?
You know what's funny? I almost never think about the war. Not anymore. I'm involved in another kind of battle now.
What is the new battle?
What is this new battle?
I saw terrible things during the war. Horrors I thought I'd forget. They're here too. They're everywhere. Vampires.
Can you tell
I know
Clarence
what
you're a
you mean.
vampire?
No.
I haven't had much time
Why?
to think
I mean, you
about
could
vampires.
if you eat him.
Of course. The epidemic, I bet you've been busy as well. Forgive me, Johnny, I didn't want to sound selfish.
But why do you have to eat him? We told Edgar.
No, well, Edgar knew I was a vampire before we spoke to him.
I know, but this is your friend.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. And so many things have happened.
I do like the name Venus, though.
That is a pretty name, yeah.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
Alright, so I don't think we can say anything else until we pick up some more hints. So let's go meet Venus.
I feel so bad
You
for
need
Clarence.
some rest, Clarence.
I know.
You should try to sleep.
Oh, right.
Like, he's right and people think he's crazy.
Yeah, so this is one of the leaflets that he's been making, so that's another hint that we probably should have picked up before I spoke with him. But anyway, let's go meet Venus. Now there's a hint that I want to get for her.
And then there's, like, the Mulaney house, right?
Yeah, that is a place that we will need to investigate, but first I want to watch Venus. There's a hint for her that I would like to gather before we go.
That just upsets me. It's like he kind of just met Edgar, and Edgar is like his close friend and confidant about being a vampire, but he can't tell his old friend.
There she is. I know it is sad, but I guess it's kind of like the masquerade.
But
I mean, I
this
know
isn't a
these are.
It doesn't have to be, though.
I know, but. So if you kill Venus or if you kill him, of course he'll find out. But anyway, let's see. This is the hint that I wanted to get for Venus.
You give me no other choice, Clarence. Yes, my love, it's a new tea I bought. Not too bitter for your taste, I hope. Drink your tea, my love. Drink it to the last drop. And shut your damn trap for good.
Well, I don't like her. She's trying to poison Clarence.
Yeah, that's awful. I mean, I feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for both of them, but...
That doesn't mean you kill somebody.
No, of course not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I feel sorry for her, too.
I mean, I guess mental health wasn't
No.
a big thing back in these days.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny, I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. But you are always welcome here. But at this...
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Let's just ask her.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
The Macphersons. I heard they locked themselves in their own house.
They could just be afraid of getting sick.
Perhaps you're right. But if I were you, I'd pay them a visit. A big house, reachable through a courtyard, to the north of the railway bridge.
Alright, let's talk to her.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Have you noticed anything peculiar about the neighborhood recently?
You mean except for your return to town? No. Oh, and again, Jonathan, please accept my condolences for your mother and your sister. Such a tragedy.
Yeah, because last time I didn't kill my mom, or Mary didn't kill our
Yeah.
mom.
Thank you, Venus. It was so sudden, and I've been so busy, I haven't spoken to anyone about it.
I wish I could have assisted at the funeral, but you know, it's been so quick. And what with the epidemic in the streets?
There's no need to apologize, my dear. It's normal, considering the circumstances.
No, it's not. I am sure that Clarence has not even thought to present you his condolences. He is too busy with his penny dreadful stories.
Why is my return so surprising?
It's more an unexpected happy end than a surprise. You and Clarence, back from the war. You have no idea how hard it's been for me.
See, part of me is like, you know, maybe it's just because our father was in the military, and we're like, you know, you just gotta deal with something.
Yeah, but our mom never tried to poison him.
No, that's, I don't pity her for that. I'm just, that's why I'm saying, you know, she's losing her relatability here.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, look at the house that she's in. She'd
Right,
be
with her
just
string
fine.
of pearls as she's getting ready to just casually go to bed.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back.
But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
What do you think of him?
Oh, sorry.
So you don't
Okay,
believe
sorry.
Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Let's ask what she thinks of him.
You have no idea, Venus.
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
That's probably why I should have grabbed that pamphlet before talking to Clarence, because he would have explained what made him.
Yeah. I mean, I do appreciate...
Why are you poisoning your husband?
He spent a fortune printing his bloody papers. I can't stand this nightmare anymore. We are the butt of everyone's jokes since he returned.
If you're so frustrated by Clarence's behavior, why don't you just leave him?
I have already lost the best years of my life because of him. I will not jeopardize my future for some lunatic. He goes, and I inherit what's left.
Yeah, I changed my mind.
I mean, I do appreciate the fact that she wishes that he talked to her instead of, like, you know, going crazy, but... Yeah. And I do... and we've talked about this before, like... like, women couldn't have their own bank accounts in every state in the United States until 1974 without a man's signature on it.
Yeah.
You know, like I remember somebody was saying, I read somewhere somebody was trying to be like, oh, diamonds are a girl's best friend is such like a gold digger song. And it's like, well, get those jewels because then he's going to leave you for a younger woman.
Yeah, but it's also...
something.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's an asset that you have that's like physical that doesn't belong to a bank and nobody's going to question whose jewelry this is.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean she can kill Clarence.
All right, cannot let you kill your husband, or I have to tell Clarence?
I cannot let you kill your husband.
I cannot let you kill your husband, Venus. This madness is more insane than his obsession.
What are you going to do? Report me to the police? I did my research too, Dr. Reed. The substance I use is undetectable.
Don't press your luck.
And did you see Clarence's state of mind? What would become of him if left alone?
Alright, and that's all we can say to her. So now, this is how we can go do Emily's quest, but first let me go raid through her...
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son.
Yours, just for...
Yeah, since you want to take the money anyway, Venus, let me just,
see what's all left behind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this is Venus's journal. She's just... Clarence is just spending all his money on the vampire shit. So now there's nothing left. Okay, now, let's go find Emily.
I just really wish you could tell Clarence.
No invitation is needed to enter this building.
Like, that's bothering me so much.
Oh, you can.
No sign of a struggle. It seems Charlotte's friend knew the killer and let him in.
You can tell Clarence?
You can. We'll talk to him once we're done.
Okay.
Okay. Emily's love letter. My dear Jacques. Oh, 1918. Sorry, not 1915. It's 1918. Okay. My dear Jacques, I can't wait to see you again. Tonight, tomorrow, I can hardly wait, since we kissed on that bridge while the moon was so bright in the night sky. I want to feel your teeth again on my lips. Oh, the excruciating pain of your sweet bite on my neck, you devil, you! For the longest second ever, I feared you were going to kill me right there on the bridge, in the middle of the night. But no, my dear Jacques, you remain the delicate fiancé I know you are, and you were only teasing me. I cannot wait to drink your blood for good this time, and come back to my sweet friend Charlotte as an immortal, to play with her a little at first, of course, like you taught me how to play with mortals. And then I'll turn her into one of us too, and we will rule the Knights of London and cleanse the city of its impure souls. Faithfully always, Emily.
Okay.
Emily wanted to become a vampire. Something must have gone wrong. Someone is responsible for this mess. But who? Blood. I should follow the trail.
Alright, let's go follow this blood trail.
Follow the bloody red trail. Follow the bloody red trail. Follow the bloody red trail. Ugh.
Let's get rid of this scowl first.
Hey, sweet boy.
I can't wait to get a better microphone.
I know, that's gonna be my next thing. Oh, look.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm the Marquis de Bois-Colombes, and I strongly invite you to find your own game, sir.
I intend to do so very soon, thank you. But for the moment, I'd like to shed light on the death of a young woman killed by a vampire.
A young woman killed by a vampire? Oh, you're joking, right? Oh, I do love the British sense of humor.
Sounds like an evil Lumiere.
Like, dude, we're both vampires. Can't you see that?
Yeah.
Who are you? He's just gonna repeat, I am the Marquis du Bois-Colombes.
And who exactly are you?
I am Jacques-Michel Guillaume Florimond de Marquis de Bois-Colombes, at
What'd
your
I tell you?
service, my dear cousin.
Yeah. Are you French? I'm French! Can you not tell from my outrageous accent, you
There's
silly
no
geek?
need to ask that question to your cousin. So he does recognize that you're a vampire.
Yes.
Dear cousin, are we related?
We could be of the same blood, my dear. I tend to consider all Econs as family, don't you?
Not you. Nothing
All right.
else, you're French. And I am British. And that is an
Yeah.
abomination.
He's obviously French.
Alright,
Okay.
I
What are we
followed the
doing?
blood trail.
Okay.
I followed the trail of blood from her room to here.
Oh, you're referring to that young woman. Yes, the meeting turned messy. I'm afraid I ruined my last redingote.
So you admit you murdered her?
I admit nothing, my good sir. I only regret the blood of that girl staining my clothes. Oh, blood can be so messy.
What happened?
She wanted to become one of us. Not the first time I have received such a proposal, but I must admit her direct approach tempted me.
And then what?
The body rejected my blood. It happens, you know, sometimes even with voluntary prey. At least her gurglings brought me some fun, until the artery burst.
You deserve to die. I believe you. What's the difference, actually?
We unlocked I Believe You because we saw her love letter. She wanted to turn into a vampire, and she thought she loved this man. So she thought they were going to be undead forever, like a fucking Edward and Bella or whatever bullshit Twilight happens.
Do you remember Helsing Abridged? The very first episode, it's like, oh, Edward, I love you. Oh, Bella, I love you too. Who the hell is that? A real fucking vampire.
Sup?
Okay, so...
So basically what happened is he consented. He gave her his blood.
I know
but
what
her-
happened. I'm just trying to figure out how we move forward from this.
So
'Cause I wanna
every
kill
other
him.
You want to kill him.
Yes.
Okay, every other time I've played this game and I said I believe you, that means we just walk away because
Okay, then you deserve to die.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay, just because I haven't done that before, I will do it for you.
That's why I'm here.
Your cruelty deserves punishment, sir.
Ah, fuck! Emily, he's so much more stronger than I am. Shit. Oh well.
Let's kill him.
Okay, I've got this. Shit.
You got this, Amanda. Kill the Frenchman.
Yeah, except I don't have it. I shouldn't have done this so soon after, you know, taking a break from this game.
All right, well, now what we do is we put off following the Bloody Red Trail, and we up our stats a little bit. And then we
you're very determined to kill this man.
Yes, I am.
All right. We'll go do other things.
When he was like, the only regret I have is that she stained my clothes.
I'm not gonna lie, he's an ass, but yeah. Okay. Also, you're doing a miraculous job mimicking his voice even oh wait, yeah, you can hear him. What am I talking about?
No, I can't hear.
Okay, well, never mind, you can't hear them.
But this is the voice I use when I try to imitate that pretentious Frenchman. Oh, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, ha, 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 ha. Wait. Ha, ha, ha. It's kind of like how in American cinema, all villains are British.
Cinema?
But in, like, British, like, film, all the villains are, like, French.
Yeah. Or Russian.
Or Russian, yeah, that's true. Alright. Let's go investigate that other house.
And then we go kill Jacques.
Yeah, I'm gonna go kill Jacques, sure.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Oh shit! One of those things! No, don't!
Oh, is that a female vampire?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. We haven't fought one of those in a while.
Yeah, yeah, spectacular. And I've got this fucking beast. Shit. I have not played this game in so fucking long.
It's okay, just button mash.
No, button mashing won't work? Shit. Oh. That's an unfortunate position he landed in, but you know.
Wait, go back. I want that to be our thumbnail. Oh, man.
Here's another angle for you.
Thank you. Blood yoga.
Frenchman and blood yoga.
Yeah.
That cheered me up.
Oh, I'm glad. Were you depressed that you couldn't beat the Frenchie?
Yeah, I was.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, this isn't the right way to go. This isn't the way into the house. I need to get into the house.
So we're still in the West End, though. Ew.
Oh, yeah. I hope you noticed that it's only the women— Ah! Ew!
The women that are vomiting?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. Why is that?
'cause-
Just sexism?
No, it's for a particular reason. One that we'll get to in a bit.
Immediately, I always think, how do you make women more? Why are you making women the gross ones? Is it sexism? But then
we did just
as
speak
soon
to
as I said it, I remembered. Oh wait, this game is actually fairly
Progressive?
feminist. Other than the discussion we had about Mary.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would say that, it's at least aware, but maybe like Mary was a bit of an oversight.
Yeah.
That's how I would like to put it properly. Oh. Okay, I don't really like using this dagger. I'd rather just stun them, because I don't feel like I'm even getting enough blood out of it. But that's one of the reasons why also didn't want to fight Jacques, was because if you finish Emily's quest, then you get the best, I would say the best offhand weapon, and I kind of want it.
But if you kill Jacques, you'll get it too, won't you?
Yeah.
I want Jacques to die.
Okay, alright.
He killed a woman named Emily.
You're taking this so you're taking it personally?
I'm taking it personally. He said his biggest regret was that she stained his clothes. She thought that he was engaged to her.
And he couldn't remember her name.
Couldn't even remember her name.
Blood.
Like, pigs like that need to suffer. No, not even pigs. Pigs are sweet animals.
Doing this.
What's a good equivalent? Leeches.
Rats.
Not rats.
I was thinking of rats. They're fleas on rats.
Blood.
They're the millifleas on fleas on rats.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Alright, I know I don't like killing rats either, but needs must right now. I haven't played this. I'm a little out of practice.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I want you to kill Jacques really badly, but I feel really bad that you're killing the poor rats.
I know, it's really odd. Who has posters in their house? I mean, like,
remarkable pump action shotgun.
Let me take a look at that shotgun. Okay. Okay, 124.
Well, I mean,
World
World War I and World War II, like you look at old museums, they had posters as well for propaganda.
Yeah, but like inside of your house, just torn to shreds like that?
Well, this house has been ransacked, though.
Oh, that's true.
Makes you wonder, like,
I'd give you a little backstory there.
Well, oh, so the McPhersons are skulls now.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Are they the ones that... Oh, do you have to kill the kids?
No, it's just the parents.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw somebody in the hallway.
Oh, well, that was her teleporting.
Oh.
Okay. I think you're going to have to be quiet on this one just because I haven't done much. But go ahead and... Oh, while we're waiting, go ahead and finish your thought about what you were saying before we paused.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Oh, we were talking about posters and the museum.
Oh, it's just, like, I can imagine if you were, like, really for a cause to be able to, like, include that as part of your house. Plus, like, this house has been ransacked. Mm-hmm. So it's like... Did they do the ransacking, or... I don't know that this is the West End, but I can imagine it's still, even in these times, like, people would break into a home that looks...
fancy.
Desolate.
Yeah. Well, that was a problem during World War II. I think it was World War II. Yeah, it was World War II. There were very strict laws about people raiding and looting homes that had been bombed. Mm. Like, if you saw someone, like, going through the rubble of a house, you could kill them on sight, and no one would stop you.
After the Blitz?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
All right. I'm sorry, but you might have to be a little bit quiet while I do this.
All right, I'll mute myself. All right, back to being muted.
You cheating bastard! Still your tongue, what?
Watch Amanda. was really unfortunate. You have to... That you have to take it out or kill these people. But at the same time, it's like the other characters were commenting on how they had locked themselves in. So at least there is some self-awareness there. Shit! Even with all this self-awareness, why did they, like, ransack their own house? It wasn't, like, unless they were dragging other people in.
I may just go level up after I do this house.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, which is good because then we'll see the after effects. Well, good. I use the term good loosely because then we'll see the after effects of what killing Jonathan's mother. Well, we didn't kill her.
No.
But Jonathan's house is the next hideout that we can get, so...
Yeah.
We'll see the effects of that, what that had on the butler.
Because have you ever been did you say you've never had a playthrough where the mother died?
Yeah, that's correct.
Well, that'll be interesting to see then.
Yeah, I wonder what he's going to do or what's going to happen, because right now it's just the butler in there, just kind of keeping the place.
Yeah.
I hate doing poorly. I hate failing. I hate failure. I have no tolerance for this.
Hold on.
You're not saying anything. Or maybe you are and you're just on mute.
Good. Let the hate flow through you.
Okay, you know, I'm just going to use Barker because that's the one that has the stun damage and the fire damage, which goes against vampires, okay. Okay, mute yourself again. Thank you, my dear sister.
Yeah, in case people are wondering, Amanda has always been very intense about games. Like, she really likes doing well in them. Shit! She really enjoys, like, strategy and stuff, so... When she doesn't do well with, like, the strategic aspect of it, I think that really bothers her. Because it's like, she knows she can do better. And I think it's frustrating. She's just frustrated right now because she really enjoys this game in particular a lot, and she's played it a lot. So she already has an idea about what to do.
If I just get one of them, it'll be much better. It'll be just fine.
So yeah, I think that's the only thing that's upsetting her.
God, she's dead! Thank God!
There we go. Now no more vomit, gas, vomit, whatever. Oh, look, there she goes. She's almost killed him. She's almost
There we
killed
go.
Roger.
I've never seen such a radical
Ah,
mutation.
there we go.
Could it be a new stage in the disease's
Hello?
evolution?
Hello. That one
You
much
killed
better.
him.
Yes, see, I was going for the wife in particular, but my problem was I wasn't paying enough attention to the husband and what he was doing. But once she was out of the way, it's just fine.
Mm.
But yes, as I'm sure you've noticed, the women, the females in this case, are a lot more powerful than the males, or they can deal a lot more damage. Okay, love letter. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and the fur coat. I can't wait to feel your hands on my I can't do it. On my shivering skin, for only you, my hero, can make me feel that desire. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid bosom to your chest again. She
Okay,
sounds
so is this a prostitute pretending to, like... No, Doris Fletcher. Is that the actress?
Yes.
Oh.
Please, she sounds so timid in this letter, doesn't
Trying to sound
she?
so virginal for him.
I know, right? Okay, we get the picture. So.
Yeah.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
All right, let's go level up.
Anyway, I was saying while you were fighting, I just think it's interesting how like the people were like, oh, this family hasn't been seen in forever, blah blah blah, and their house is a mess, but they had the wherewithal and the self-awareness to lock themselves in.
Yeah.
I just thought that was interesting.
Oh, that people were like, that people thought it was interesting that nobody had seen them, but that they knew that they were locked in or something?
No, that the family itself, like that husband and wife, like they knew that something was wrong, and they, you know, like they were self-aware that they were what they had become was a problem, so they barricaded themselves in so that they wouldn't hurt other people.
Oh, that is a good insight. Yeah. Shit! I see. That's the problem because she caught me on the stairs, and because she exploded, that killed me. I didn't get out of the way in time. But no, that is a really interesting. I didn't even think about that the first time because they were like, "Let's hide ourselves in," but still the infection got out. Of course, but
sorry. When we read that letter from Doris, all I could think of was the Like a Virgin scene from Moulin Rouge. He's like, she's an actress, but you make her feel virgin.
Yes, you made her feel. Richard Roxburgh, I saw an interview with him, and he said that scene was like the funniest scene he had ever done in his entire career.
I'm sure it was. I bet they had a ball doing that scene.
Yeah, and Jim Broadbent, who played Ziedler, that wasn't his singing voice. He sings every other song that Ziedler sings. That's him. But for that particular scene, they had an opera singer come in and actually mimic his voice. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Do I have to fight them again? No. Good. At least they're merciful in that way.
Yeah. You know what I found out?
What?
You remember Anastasia?
No! Wait. Oh, is this just because the, God damn it! Okay, go mute again, Emily. I'm sorry.
I feel really bad for her.
I'm so mad. I am so fucking angry. I am so fucking angry. I can't even fucking see straight. Oh my god. But I can't get angry. I can't get upset because I just have to focus. Oh, thank God. You can speak now, Emily. Maybe. No.
You're almost done.
I was so fucking angry. I am
know.
so fucking angry.
I know.
You know what? I'm just not even going to fight anyone. I'm just going to run away.
There you go. I support you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm proud of you. Hi, Ozzy. Ozzy supports you.
Fucking hell!
Let's blame the French.
This is your fault.
It's your fault, Jacques. You killed Emily.
If it hasn't been for you and our desire to kill you,
we were at war in France. Like if you think about it, this is all of Jonathan's pain is because of the French. He was at war in France. He came back in the middle of a pandemic. He got bitten. Ugh. A Frenchman killed his girlfriend's daughter's best friend.
a Frenchman. No, I don't know who killed Mary's husband, but they said he died in the war too.
Oh, there we go. He probably died in France too. That was probably a Frenchman who killed him too. So really, we blame the French. Je suis désolée, je vous aime français.
And plus, I do have a few French friends, and they're lovely people. So
the French are actually very nice, but, you know, this is a game, and we're playing a British person.
Yes, we are. I gotta go back downstairs. You're gonna make me go back downstairs so I can trigger this all over again. Just that. And that. Okay, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to go mute again.
Tout d'un coup, on fait silence, à quoi se passe-t-il?
Ah, damn it! I can do this. I can do this. I'm just angry, and that is making me lose focus. Focus.
Good.
Focus.
This is not funny, but
I'll just have to be smart about this time.
This time.
One eternity later.
Hi.
Did you see how quickly I just calmed down after she died? Emily?
Oh, sorry, I was taking a picture of Ozzy.
Oh. But did you see how quickly I calmed down after she died?
Yeah, I tried to be quiet, though, because I didn't want to bug you.
No, I appreciate it.
All right, can you save?
Well, I have to get out of the area, and then I will.
All right.
God damn it, I can't leave until I kill these people.
Can I talk?
Yes, you can talk now.
Okay, thank you.
Can I speak? I feel so mean when I say that, but honestly, just it's just concentration is all.
I know.
I probably could defeat Jacques as well if I just concentrated, but you know.
Yeah, but you won't have my funny Frenchman quips.
No, we won't.
Aren't I hilarious?
Yes, you were very hilarious. Now let's go level up. We'll probably be ending this video on a sad note since, you know, this is Jonathan's house and...
Oh.
I always hoped that I would hear children play in this house before I die.
Oh, wait, is that...
Avery, he's the butler. Where is he? He's supposed to be here. Over here.
Oh.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan, I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, you have come back too late, sir. Far too late.
I know, Avery. I know about Mary and my mother.
I'm so sorry. It was my duty to watch over her. She left the house in the middle of the night. The police said...
It's all right, Avery.
The police said her body was found near your sister's grave in Whitechapel. You're the master of the house now. I'd understand if you fired me, sir.
No, Avery.
No, Avery, no. Do we want to keep talking to him, or do we want to go level up and...
I don't want to be sad.
Okay, yeah, me neither. Let's go. Let's try to...
We'll talk later.
Your bedroom is ready as always. Good night, sir.
That's so sad. He was like, I wanted to hear the sound of children in the house again, and...
Yeah. Well, they almost had it, because Mary had a little boy. Now I'm sad again.
No, but it's like, Jonathan, I mean, he could adopt children.
He could, yeah, he could.
I feel bad for Avery. I feel bad for Clarence.
You feel bad for a lot of people, but that's just...
What? What was that?
I know, I saw something. Shit, is this one of those Save a Citizen quests?
God damn, do I have to help more people? Oh, no, go back in. Go back and...
God damn it! Oh, hey! I've never been able to go inside of Mother's room before. Let's see what's inside.
Mother's
Well, I
dead.
mean, yeah.
The citizen can help himself for a little bit.
Hold on. It does. I don't think it counts unless it shows up on the map.
It's locked.
Why is it locked?
Well, it is a safe.
Look at all that medicine she was taking. Okay. Oh wait, get through the door! Okay, good. Thank God. Alright, let's level up now.
Alright, Amanda's gonna level up, but thank you guys again so much for watching. What do you think of this episode? Do you think it was the right decision to kill Jacques? I do. What do you think about Avery and Emily and Charlotte and those misogynistic Ascalon people? Let us know in the comments down below. Smash that like button if you like this video, and please subscribe to our channel if you haven't subscribed already. And as always, I'm Emily.
And I'm Amanda.
We're Em and Deb, and we'll see you. Ooh, I just keep hitting my straw. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!